What's up, guys? It's Colin from Cutlass Knives again, and I just want to do a little video on a knife that I kind of restored. This is an old Utica cutlery company knife. It's basically a K-bar. Same style, same use. Very similar to the K-bar USMC fighting knife, which I do not own. I have this, and I have the Ontario 498 Combat, which are, same thing, just not a K-bar. But this knife, when I got it, was just beat right to hell. The chip was literally gone. Like, there's probably half an inch of the tip just gone. He was using it for a prop in a show that he was doing, so he had to dull the blade. So the blade was just dull as fuck. The handle was really beat up, all that leather was scratched up, and the varnish was really just in bad shape. As far as the blade goes, it was rusty, it was pitted, so I did what I could, and I think it turned out pretty nicely. I had this sheath that I just had lying around that fits it pretty well. The sheath that came with it was all ripped up, and it was being held together literally by duct tape, so it wasn't a great sheath either. So the first thing I'll show you is I polished up the pommel, cleaned that up, cleaned up around the pommel. The handle I basically just sanded down and revarnished with Danish oil. It needs another coat, but it looks pretty good compared to how it was. I wish I'd have taken some video then. I'll pull out the knife. This is the knife, you can see the blood groove there. It's decently shiny, I just kind of put a satin finish on it, which I'm happy with. You can see the blood groove, and let's see, I'll show you the... Is it a focus? United States? Utica Cutco. It was made in the United States. No other markings on it. So this is the blade with the blood groove. You can see I put a decent edge on it. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's sharp. I'd like to get it razor sharp, but it's sharp, it's usable. Then the tip, I kind of completely changed the shape of the knife, and I like it like this. Because you guys know, you've all seen the K-Bar USMC, how it has that clip point that comes up. It's probably about here long before. And so what I did is I just ground down the back very carefully, putting it in water basically every stroke so I didn't mess with the heat treat. So that's just a straight point now. But one of the things that I think turned out really cool on this knife is the spine. So you're going up, it's just flat. And then right about here, it hits its thinnest point, which I don't know if you can see that. Then because of the grind I did, as you watch, the swedge actually gets thicker. I just think that looks sweet. See the edge there. So I think it turned out really well, considering the shape it was in. It's now a usable knife. I'm not going to really collect it or put it up. I'm going to use it. Take it out into the forest when we go have a fire and use it for batoning, that kind of thing. But I think it turned out pretty good. It's a nice little knife. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, cheers.